everyone. I'm Peggy Rometo, and this is the Weekly Wake Up. Okay, you guys, I'm in beautiful Utah. The weather is spectacular. The air is fresh and clean. I hope that you can, through this video, be able to slow down, be able to inhale this connection of purity and just calmness and peace. So let's go ahead and go into the heart, relax. Drop that energy of white light all the way down through your body, down to the center of the earth. And we're going to take those 3 breaths, one at a time, up to the crown of our head, and then exhale slowly back down, each time letting go, each time dropping further into your essence. And then we're going to open to see what is possible for us this week. Okay. Clearing breath. And then focus into the heart. And let's do those 3 breaths. Wow. So really what's coming up is self-care. It's really coming up around, there's a lot of people who are fatigued, who are exhausted, who are tired of continuing to hold things together, to, keep putting on the happy face or keep having to do what they need to do. And we're all just being asked to take time to look and see what is it that we need for ourselves, what is the self-care that is needed for this week, and to be able to slow down and to be able to receive that, right? There is also this, celebratory time of being able to receive that energy from the divine, right? For a lot of you, it's Easter on Sunday. For a lot of other people, we've got Passover. We have all these traditional religious energies that are happening here that we're in this sort of season of. And so what we're being asked to do is in this process is also to take care of ourselves, is to be able to receive whatever it is that we need, to be able to take time, to be able to surrender, to let go, to be able to have that higher spiritual connection, and to know that no matter what the story is, no matter what your experience of life is, that we can always go farther than we think we can, right? That energy is always there for us. For me, a lot of times it can be such a time or a constriction in terms of how much energy I put out, right? Whether it's the amount of clients I talk to or travel or just the efforting in getting things done. And then I notice the exhaustion on the other end of it. And I was just being reminded that the exhaustion is the ego, the story, the dialogue, the conversation of the body. And so it's that delicate balance, right? Because we do have a physical body. It is a finite time that we have here in the body, in this physical world. So there is something about self-care and taking care of oneself. And at the same time, knowing that there's always that power that feeds us, that connection within us that is always there to elevate us. So have you ever noticed when you're really tired and then all of a sudden, like somebody comes into the room and they electrify you and you're like, wait, I'm not tired anymore, right? So we have that capacity to simply get out of our own way and receive. And what we're being asked to do is to notice what at a deeper level, what is it that we really need? What are we longing for? And to bring ourselves forward and to know that we matter as much as the output that we have. And it's really funny. I was sitting with a friend this morning and she says, and she's like this talented woman, incredible business mind. And I said to Bobby, of course she would use a financial analogy. And basically what she said was like, listen, you can't expect to take out a withdrawal if you don't make a deposit first, right? So if you're not taking care of yourself first, how can you continually go to meet somebody else and their needs? So it's like that for us. It's like, slow down. Before we contribute, what do we need to put in? Is it a breath? Is it a moment? Is it a nap? Is it a week at a spa? Like, what is it, right? Is it just to like be able to call up somebody and say, will you take my child for like an hour? Or to your partner and say, hey, I need a 2-hour break. I need to go out and get fresh air. Like, what is it? What is it the thing that your spirit needs, your body needs, your heart needs to bring harmony into the mind, body, spirit. So I'm just seeing the universe expanding for us, right? So things will expand if we will stop and take time for ourselves. We make time for everything else, but do we make time for ourselves? So we're really being asked to stop and make time for ourselves. So that's the big thing this week, is just to stop and make time for ourselves. You know, we make a lot of sacrifices. We give a lot away. We do a lot for others. And we also have to stop and take time for ourselves too. So as much as you're sacrificing so for others, stop and look and see, how can we take care of ourselves in this equation to be able to bring balance back into our life? Okay, so let's see what else is available for us this week. Just showing me harmony, showing me connection, family, community, heartfelt energy, you know, from being circulated from you to another, whether it's friend or whether it's somebody you don't know, whether it's behind a mask or on an open face, no matter which state you're at or where you're living. You know, it's about meeting and connecting with others and feeling the energy and feeling the field of energy, and that we are part of that creation. And it's our opportunity to be able to create the world the way we want to see it, to elevate ourselves above the two narratives, above the being complacent or not being complacent, above protesting or are doing what the right thing is, whatever that may be. So out of all that narrative, just giving and receiving, giving and receiving. Simplify. Take the story out of it, take the narrative out of it, take the wrong, right out of it, and just create life the way you want life to be creating you, with love, with harmony, with fulfillment, with feeling satisfied. So we have this great energy field that is just waiting to pour into us this weekend, this next week. And all we have to do is stop and be open to receiving it. Stop and recognizing it, that there's this source that wants to fill us up. And our job is to recognize that, let go of the unworthiness, let go of the fear, let go of what we haven't done enough to deserve it, letting all of that go and just really connecting with a way of being that fulfills you and that will also then in turn fill others. So you guys, this is going to be really brief. It just really feels like that's all there is to say this week is self-care, receive, put it in, take it in, meditate, pray, receive whatever it is, give it out, and let that flow be endless. And if you're already giving out, then stop and take it in. And if you don't know what you need, stop and ask, what's going to make me happy? What is going to make me feel fulfilled? Is it rest? Is it fun? Is it community? Is it connection? Is it self-care, isolation, in terms of like, I'm doing too much, I need to like go and just be alone and be one in the mountains like I'm doing right now? Is just whatever it is for you. I hope you find it. The divinity is there, wants to co-create with you, wants to allow you to feel seen and heard and expressed. So I hope that you are able to receive that this week, or what's left of this week. And as you can see, I have not been doing a great job of self-care because I haven't been able to get these videos out on time. And I'm like allowing my whole schedule to move me all around. So part of my self-care is slowing down and doing some of the things I love. And one of the things I love is doing this. Wow, I'm like, I can really feel the emotion of community and of love and of support. And I hope you guys feel that too. So I'm feeling all the love come in. I hope that you are feeling all the love come from me to you. And just take care of yourself, love yourself. For those of you that celebrate Easter, happy Easter. For those of you that celebrate Passover, enjoy it, take it in. I really genuinely appreciate every one of you, and I hope you feel that in your heart, and I hope you're taking care of yourself as well. All right, lots of love, everybody. And if you like my weekly wake ups, please share, like, comment below.